What's up? Welcome to a new episode of the BrandonJaneauShow. As you know, I am Brandon Janeau, and like always, on all podcast platforms everywhere, it's BrandonJaneauShow. Like always, also social media platforms, BrandonJaneauShow, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Facebook. BrandonJaneauShow. And as well, and always, if ever, YouTube channel, BrandonJaneauShow. Man, hope you guys enjoy this episode. This is Bleed Black and Gold. Um, First things first, thank you to everybody that is showing me love for this 4 year anniversary. I'm gonna try to get some stuff in order before, but let's get into this though. But thank you. I wanted to say thank you to everybody. 4 year anniversary is today for my podcast. And speaking of that, it's you know my podcast has created so many different lanes, and this is one of them. So Bleed Black and Gold, which is you know my podcast series about the New Orleans Saints. And last night, the Saints had their second game of the season against the Carolina Panthers, Monday Night Football in Carolina. Um, so here's the thing: I didn't watch. Well, I didn't watch the entire game because last night I was at a concert. You could go on social media and see what I mean by that on my Brandon Janeau Show on Instagram and Facebook. I was at a concert last night, so I didn't really get a chance to see the entire game in its entirety. But I've been watching it throughout the day on because I have a YouTube channel, so YouTube TV, so I could kind of watch it from start to finish. And but for what I've pretty much gathered today, the information is we won. I don't know why people are so goddamn whatever about that, but we won. Here's the thing. The offense. Now, I need people to understand something. Week two, like I've been saying, early in the season when we go to Carolina, it's always a very, very, very shaky game for us. Offensively, it's very a shaky game. Defensively, we hold up. We do what we need to do. But let's be real. For the last two seasons that we played Carolina early in the season in Carolina, not only have we lost those games, we've lost those games to worse quarterbacks than the number one overall pick in a draft. We've lost last year. We lost it to Baker damn Mayfield, and then the other year we lost to Sam Darnold. Those are the two quarterbacks that beat us the last 2 years. We went to Carolina early in the season. Week two, um, no, week three last year we played Baker Mayfield and the Carolina Panthers in week three last year because I think we played Tampa first week. We played Tampa Bay the second week, I think. And we lost to them, and then we went to Carolina and we lost to them in Baker Mayfield. And then we lost a year or two after a year, 2 years after before that in Carolina week two, I think, and we lost to Carolina in week two, I think, against and at that time the quarterback was Sam Darnold. So yeah, we lost week two to Sam Darnold because and that was 2021, I think. So for 2 years we've not had a decent game. Fuck that. Decent offense against the Carolina Panthers defense. And last night we won. Was it pretty? Fuck no. It was an ugly ass game. It was a defensive battle, which that's what you're supposed to have early in the season against Carolina. Until Carolina finds out they can't really do certain things offensively because they can't score. We kind of already know that about Carolina. That's not something that's brand fucking spanking new. That offensive line is not fixed. That team is not that good. It hasn't been good, and it hasn't been good for years. Until they get Bryce Young some weapons, we're really not in danger, or even a decent offensive line. We're not really in danger of Carolina really beating us. But the first thing I saw people saying for Saints fans, and my entire family is damn near Saints fans. So for the most part, all I've heard is, "Oh my God, Derek Carr sucks." Oh my God, Derek Carr is shitty. Oh my God, he throws it to the other team. And yeah, he threw a pick last night. He didn't throw any touchdowns, but he threw a pick last night. And my thing is this, man. For the last 2 seasons that we went to Carolina early in the season, we've had no offense. We've had no fucking offense. Shit, I can even date back to when we had Drew Brees as the quarterback, and we still had no offense when we go to Carolina early in the season. We just don't do good in Carolina, especially early when that defense actually hasn't been worn down, hasn't been hurt, hasn't had people lose. And I know before the game, J.C. Horn, the cornerback, uh, father, son of Joe Horn, former Saint, he wasn't in the game. They even lost Shaq Thompson midway through the game, but early in the game, and I see people still complaining. Like, who do y'all want to be the quarterback? Like, this is the thing with Derek Carr. The reason why we got Derek Carr isn't for him to go out there and throw 350 yards, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. He goes 23 for 23, no problems at all. He just slings the ball over the field. We win the game. That's not what the fuck we got Derek Carr for. What we got Derek Carr for is to make the last throw. That throw, that crucial throw that we need to close out the game, to get the ball securely down the field and make a throw. And that's pretty much what Derek Carr needs too. He needs an offense. The offensive line has not been great against the pass rush, so I'm a little defensive about how we're gonna play Green Bay this upcoming week. But especially with no running game because damn near all our running backs are out. Alvin Kamara suspended for one more game this week. And then you got Jamal Williams now, who got injured last night with a hamstring injury, which I'll talk about, and Kendrick Miller, who hasn't played yet at all. So we don't even know what the rookie's going to look like. But Thomas Jones Jr. did his thing last night. He scored 2 touchdowns. He needs to learn how to how to look for the ball on routes. I know he just got back in New Orleans, but he's learning this offense. But he got to learn how to do that. But 2 passes that Derek Carr has made this season to win us the game, secure us the game. Both have been to Rashad Shaheed on both occasions. The one against Tennessee and the one last night against Carolina. Those are 2 passes that he's made. Hell, let's be real for a second. That catch Michael Thomas made before when they kicked the second field goal. You think real shit, take out the bias, take out what you feel. You think Jameis Winston can accurately make that throw? Because I fucking don't. And that's the thing. Y'all keep screaming this quarterback should play and this quarterback should be this and but we seen what that quarterback looked like. He didn't do good. It's just he didn't fit. This offense is to make Derek Carr more comfortable. Now, again, better running this week. I would easily say that it was a better running game for us. Like I said, Jamal Williams got injured, but at the same time, better running. I saw a lot more Taysom Hill in this game compared to week one where they barely fucking let him run. And I think now teams are starting to. I think teams are now starting to run the ball with Taysom Hill. I think they're now starting to realize, okay, if we're gonna lose, pretty much, um, if we're gonna lose Jamal Williams, I could definitely see Taysom Hill running a lot in Green Bay, using a lot more Taysom Hill in the running game, which that's what you should have fucking done in the beginning. But anyway, um, all in all, man, New Orleans is. I'm happy we won game last night. I don't know why people want to make it seem like Derek Carr should is like the antichrist and he should throw the ball for 350 yards every fucking game, and that ain't what the fuck you got Derek Carr for. You got Derek Carr to secure the game. Make that one throw, that pivotal throw in the fourth quarter when the game is pretty much almost over and we need that one throw. We need that solidified 3rd and 4. We need that one significant throw to get that first down just to kill the clock. And that's what Derek Carr is for. He is not there to make us, some throw the ball down the field, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert shit. He is literally there to do what the fuck he has done. Those 2 throws, the one throw in Tennessee, the run throw Tennessee, and then the other throw. against Carolina last night. Those are the two throws that we need. That's what the fuck we've been needing. We've been needing that type of quarterback to just make a significant throw when it's time to make that throw. And as much as people hate it, and as much as people want to sit here and say, well, he's throwing the ball to the other team, Derek Carr's always throwing the ball to the other team. That is not why the fuck we got him. We did not bring him in to make him some prized possession of a damn score. Like, that ain't what we brought him in for. We brought him in because the last quarterbacks we've had have not lived up to what the fuck we needed. It used to be times when we get on the football field during the fourth quarter and we knew this other team is going to probably get this ball back, which puts our defense in danger. And that is another thing. That defense that we have when everybody's healthy, holy shit, we're actually really fucking good. For 2 straight weeks now, and if Carolina doesn't score that touchdown, we are one of the few teams in the NFL that has allowed a touchdown in 2 games. That's it. Allowed a touchdown in 2 games. If Carolina doesn't score that touchdown last night, we probably are the only team that not allow a touchdown to start the season. That's crazy to say. The only team to not allow a touchdown this season. That's a hell of a feeling. So, man, I'm very proud of what we did as a team. I think a lot of people that are extremely mad, extremely pissed. And listen, I get it. We're gonna complain this whole season, but for what New Orleans has done the last 2 games, and particularly when the last play, the last drive of the game, when we needed the most, Derek Carr has stepped up and made that one throw that a lot of these quarterbacks could not fucking make, and he did. So for me personally, I need people to stop with this idea that like Derek Carr is like a bad quarterback or like Derek Carr. I'm not saying he's great, like I've been saying. I'm not saying Derek Carr is a great goddamn quarterback. I'm not saying Derek Carr is the greatest to ever do it. I'm not saying any of that shit. What I'm saying is for what we need is for him just to be a fucking quarterback in that crucial fucking moment. Just to close out the game when we need that one significant throw. Back in the day, we used to get nervous if somebody, let's say it was a 3rd and 3 and they needed to throw the ball, or 3rd and 6 and everybody knew we needed to throw the ball, and they just couldn't get the ball to someone. Imagine that shit. Imagine Jameis Winston, Taysom Hill, Ian Book, all these goddamn quarterbacks that we done had the last couple of years since Drew Brees retired. Andy Dalton. Like, let's be 100% real about this for a second. How many of us really thought that them dudes could make throws to secure the damn game? Not many. And that's what I'm saying. This defense is going to drive us. And all we need is Derek Carr to do exactly what he's been doing. Just make that one throw to win us the game. And guess what? He's done it. Now, I don't know why people are mad. I don't get it. I get it. I do get it. Because we want our offense to just be some like it was with Sean Payton. But this is not the same team. This is not. I will say this though. Michael Thomas is back. And I rarely want to say that because I'm like, let me see him in like week. If he can make it to week 4, 5, 6, 7, I, you know what I'm saying? Like if he can make it to week 4, 5, 6, 7, and he's still upright, and we still got him in the game, and he's still playing, we're good. Like that's my mindset on it. Like if he's still upright and he's still playing, he's still in the game, he's still doing what he needs to do. All right, Michael Thomas is great, but we got so many weapons. Um, so many weapons. Um, you got Juwan Johnson. You got last night we saw a lot more Foster Moreau in the game. Like I said, Taysom Hill is always a thing. Um, like I said, Chris Olave, who is starting to really just, like I've been saying, Chris Olave is going to have one of the best seasons of this year. I'm just waiting for him to finally catch his first touchdown. But Rashad Shaheed, um, we got weapons. And here's how crazy this is. We still haven't got Alvin Kamara back yet. Alvin Kamara hasn't even touched the field yet. Imagine that offense with Alvin Kamara. And if Jamal Williams is going to be out, but Kendrick Miller comes back. Alvin and Kendrick Miller together, or Alvin and Tony Jones Jr. together, bruh, that offense. Excuse me. And you also will now have to see how this offense looks with now Alvin Kamara as the running back with Derek Carr, Michael Thomas, Chris Olave, Rashad Shaheed. The first game we get that real visual is week 4. Tampa Bay Buccaneers in New Orleans. And Tampa Bay is undefeated right now, but I'm not about to even sit here and act like these guys are great. Like until when Baker Mayfield finally plays a defense that can actually, I don't know, stop him, or a defense that actually has, I don't know, real players that play football like that, then we could have a conversation. Like Monday night, he plays Philly in Tampa. I do not see them having a good game. I see Philly's defense. I see a lot of Jordan Davis and a lot of Jalen Carter, and I see them beating the hell out that offensive line and getting to Baker Mayfield, making them panic, and then after that, it's all downhill from there. Because that's the thing. A lot of these last two teams he's played, the Vikings and the Chicago Bears, they don't have pass rush. In the next couple of weeks, Baker Mayfield literally has the Philadelphia Eagles and a New Orleans Saints defense. Good fucking luck. And like I said, last year when we played Carolina, he made one throw to, and I don't think it was even a throw. I think he made one throw. Or was it like a reverse? It was like yeah, I think it was like a reverse, and they got him, and he ran down the field and got like 82 yards and a touchdown. But like for the most of that game, Baker Mayfield was like 3 for 20. Like he didn't do shit in that game. And I'm supposed to sit here now and say Tampa Bay is gonna beat us with Baker Mayfield when they could barely beat us with Tom fucking Brady. Okay, good luck. Anyway, we play Green Bay this week. Green Bay is dealing with injuries. I don't know if Aaron Jones is gonna be back. I don't know if Christian Watkins is gonna be there. I don't know if David Bakhtiari is going to play. I know they lost the offensive lineman in that game last week against Atlanta. Um, Green Bay's defense is decent enough, but at the same time, that pass rush, like I said, our offensive line, they did better, but they still are getting pass rush up the field against, excuse me, against Derek Carr. Um, which is why I think they're going to run the ball more significantly, even with Jamal Williams out. I don't know if Kendrick Miller's going to play. He hasn't played yet, hasn't touched the field yet. Hopefully he does. I know he got injured in the preseason game, so that's his lingering injury from the preseason. Maybe you do wait till Alvin Kamara is officially back to say, okay, kid, you're going to pretty much not have to really do too much. Just, you know, but like I said, Tony Jones did his job last night. He got 2 touchdowns. Hopefully he continues. Tony Jones was a big my brother was a big fan of Tony Jones. We first had him the first go around. Hopefully now with pretty much him in the backfield by himself, he really does show everybody that we have 4 running backs that can get the job done. Alvin, Kendrick Miller, Jamal Williams, and him. So hopefully by Sunday night, when I do this episode, week 3 episode of Bleed Black and Gold, hopefully that night I will actually be able to say New Orleans is 3-0, which is something that hasn't been said in the last couple of years. Like people don't realize I think it's been like a decade since New Orleans has been 2-0 to start a season, which is crazy to fucking say. We're 2-0 to start a season. This is the first time in yeah, in a lot like since we went to the NFC Championship game against the Rams. I think this is like damn, holy shit. This is the first time since we went to the NFC Championship game against the Rams, and we got screwed out that game. That we are 2-0 to start a season. That's crazy. That's damn. That's actually crazy. And I don't even think we started that season 2-0. Yeah, I think we did. We did. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Yeah, we did. We did. We started that season 2-0. But yeah, so hey man. Like, hey man. Um, but I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see how this is playing out. Like I said, week 3, I'll be back Sunday night to do Black and Gold for the week 3 matchup, Green Bay Packers, New Orleans Saints. All in all, man, ugly game, but the win is still significant. I don't care how muddy the game is, as long as we get the dub. And that is what people are not understanding. You can talk shit about the quarterback all you want. But did he win? Yes, he did. And that's all that matters. New Orleans, we're 2-0, baby. Hopefully we're 3-0 by next Sunday. At the end of next Sunday. So until then, I am Brandon Janeau. This is Bleed Black and Gold. Who that? We that. Peace.